Hey guys, this post is sort of the very foundation of your Facebook ads, and it is about your Facebook business pages that hopefully you are creating. You're going to need them in Facebook ads, but I just want to cover some basics about getting engagement. I am just starting to do this, and I can see some results already happening. So let me just start here for you. I couldn't resist.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read.
Okay, now you got it. We're going to start at the very beginning. Anyway, here is my page. You see I only have 136 likes. I have just let this thing sit here and haven't really started working it until I got into this Facebook ads thing. So over the last couple weeks, I guess I've gotten 60 new likes. But I want to talk about getting engagement and some things that you can do to help you before you start advertising. And once you start doing these, I think you'll find that they help you when you are advertising as well. But the first, I'm just going to throw suggestions out here. And the first thing that I would suggest is to just do post maybe how to do something. If you have a crocheting page, maybe share a tip. Even if it's not your tip, share a tip on how to do something. Like if it was knitting or crocheting, I saw the really cool thing where they'd taken this toilet paper roll and wrapped the yarn around it and had it sitting beside them. Just use your imagination and share little tips. Like I'll share tips on finding hidden keywords or whatever in what I do. So find something that you can share. Or maybe get a do you know post. Did you know that? Whatever. And another thing that's big is quotes. Seems like when I post a quote, I get like this. I just posted this, and this reached 3 people so far. And then here's another thing. Inspirational, motivational, or funny quotes. Now, the reason I'm telling you to do these obviously very different things that are not geared towards making a sale or getting your business is because Facebook is social media. It's a social media site, not a social sales site. If you bombard people with nothing but you, about you, about you, and about your business over and over again, they're going to lose interest in it. So you have to kind of switch it up a little bit. So motivational quotes. This quote, I found it on a website, and I think it's Brainy Quotes, but there's a lot of quote places out there that you can find these things. And what I did was I went over to PicMonkey and I made it pretty. So PicMonkey is really a cool place to go. And just for example, if you wanted to do something, you'd go to design, you'd go to custom, a good size for a Facebook post, because Facebook's going to scale it regardless. Something like 800 by 600 I think is good. And then you just make it. And I mean, all I did was get a blue background. I added a border, and you can get all fancy on it with PicMonkey. PicMonkey is free, or you can upgrade to 2 different levels, Royal, and then there's a basic. I'm just the $4.99 a month. It's worth every dime of it to me. I can post a link, or I can show you where to get that. But you just get your background color and hit apply, and then I'd hit a border, and I could change the colors on the border, whatever I wanted to do. And then you do your text in here, and yeah, let's go ahead and apply whatever. Yeah. And then you put your text in there, and you can choose, let's see, add text. You can choose your font. You can even change the font colors. I guess I need to learn to spell. You can change the size. Let's say I want to make it really big. I can go make it a lot bigger, or even bigger than that. I'm just showing you how you can make it pretty. And I might want to change the font. However, I can change the color. All kind of different things you can do to make your quote pretty. Because just putting a quote on Facebook is okay, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to get a lot more people read it, and it stands out like this. So take the extra time and make it pretty. Images are huge. I'm into images all the way across the board on everything. And another thing, you might want to share some personal things. If you go on vacation, put a picture of you and your family on vacation. If you don't want your family on Facebook, take a picture of something pretty you saw on Facebook. So you can do something like that too. And another thing that you'll see that I share is I share other people's posts on my wall. And this is a big thing to me because I think a lot of people are scared to do this because they fear competition. They fear people clicking away from them. Don't do that. It's a scarcity mindset. No such thing. No such thing. Share, share, share. The more you frickin' share, the better you're going to do. It may seem odd but it's just an abundance mentality. Share other people's stuff, and if somebody does something and comment on it. Don't just put yourself out there. Don't be scared to share other people's stuff. And then another thing that you can do is you can put jokes. There's this really cute joke that I want to find, and I'll put it on mine and however I can about it seemed like a pyramid scheme. Well, corporations seem like a pyramid scheme. Put funny jokes, and there's places I see. I don't know if I can find one here or not. Let's see if I can just find one in Google. I can't spell today. Business jokes. Let's just see if we can find one. And so here you go. Funny business jokes. Let's just see what they got. God created the world. All the rest were produced by Chinese. But you could just kind of go through these things and see what pertain to you. And another thing you can do is videos. If you have a video, if you have your own videos, of course, by all means, post them. But if you don't have your own videos, and maybe you could go into YouTube and find somebody else's video, how to crochet a baby hat or something like that, and post their videos to get engagement on your post. And another thing you can do is ask questions. I think I did this on my own wall today. I asked a simple question to get people to engage. And in hindsight, maybe I should have asked it on my business page. If you invite me to like your page on Facebook, 99% of the time I will. It takes less than a second to hit that like button, and each like really counts for people. Do you hit the like button when somebody asks you, or do you just ignore it? It's really a yes or no question. So somebody could either answer yes or no and have that option, but as you see, I've got engagements here. I've got people that have actually engaged on that post, and that's what you want to do. Now, as far as and the other thing you can post is when you post a blog post, if you are, your blog is in the same niche, hopefully, as your sales page, by all means, every time you do a blog post, post it on your page. Okay? And the only time and as far as if you have your own opportunity or your own business, you do want to post that at times, but you don't want to overwhelm it. Maybe about 25% of your post should be geared towards actually making a sale. But now, on the other hand, you do not want it to be unclear what your page is about by never posting anything about what you do. So, and that's kind of for people who have their own products. You want to make sure it's clear, what you do. So these are just some basics to get people more engaged in your page. And also now when I go to my page, let's see, where is it? And I can kind of look at my post and see if I want to go into the ads and boost a post, because you can boost them this way. And I'm working on a video now as to why you don't want to boost a post this way. There's a better way to do it that I'm going to show you. I mean, I'm not saying these aren't effective. Let's see if I can find one that I actually boosted that was, and we'll see what happens. It's been a while since I used that way to boost a post. I just usually don't do it. Apparently I boosted this one, and I reached 1,027 people. I had 401 people view me with my curlers on. So that one was actually boosted. I think I did it 2 ways though, and I did an experiment with 2 ways, boosting and not boosting, and it got a lot better results the other way I did that. But that is a whole nother video. I just kind of wanted to share with you how to get how to get more engagement and more going on your page, and a couple other things. You need to be posting on your page at least once a day. If you're just letting it sit for weeks and wonder why it's not moving, that is why. And you can schedule a post. I mean, you could come in the morning and just type out 3 posts, 3 things you want to share, and you could put it on here, blah, 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 and you schedule it. And you can do it where it comes up at different times. So do that first thing in the morning or whatever and be done with it. But you need to be posting about every day, at least once a day. I try to post, I've been making a point to try to post about 3 to 5 times a day, and I hope to get up, to even more. But that's just kind of my goal right now. And it's just something else you have to work into your schedule. But that's it. And I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you later.